stuff, guys, in the NFL.
Ooh, big dog NFL stuff.
Hype or not hype, Miami Dolphins.
I'm a Tua fan, so I'm hype on Tua, but from all the
Controversy.
we'll say,
The probe.
Does it matter this year?
I'm gonna still say hype.
Right, that's what I'm. Does it matter this year? They lost a draft pick. Next year they lost some money, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to mess with this year, right?
Hey, Ron, what do you think?
New coach. We're talking about playing in a division that they already were chasing in. I'm gonna say not hype because that's Buffalo's division with the Patriots number 2 over there. Miami, if they're lucky, they get third place.
Yeah, but they're always good against the Patriots, so we'll see. I'm there. Well, I'll be hyped with them. I mean, that's a tough division. They're going to be 1, 2, or 3. Buffalo's going to run away. I think it's them and the Patriots. Like I said, maybe next year we can talk about what happened just now. Losing draft picks, losing money, tampering. What happens next year if Tom Brady and what happens if all this they got fined for tampering and all that? What happens if next year it's Tom Brady and Peyton as the coach?
Then it's okay.
So they lose a draft pick, but they got what they wanted.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's basically trading a first-round draft pick for Tom Brady, which
so.
I think most people would do, considering he just threw, 5,000 yards last year?
Yeah.
Something ridiculous.
What do you think, Alden?
Well, I'm going to go hype. You know what? Looking towards the future, who cares if they sent Sean Payton or Tom Brady a text saying, hey, we got one of the fastest men in the NFL as our receiver, we're trying to build this thing up. Who cares?
Exactly. They already got rid of their future. They have nothing left with Tyreek Hill and all that. Who cares if there's a first-round pick in 4 years that they disappear?
So you know what? I'm going hype. This division's been lackluster for 20 years. So you know what? Let's get this competition going.
3 hypes and 1 not hype from Aaron.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go on to our next one. What do we got?
Ooh.
Yeah!
There you go.
Woo! I had to. We're gonna. This is a very themed hype or not hype. I made sure to touch all the bases per se on this one. So let's start with you, Aaron, since you are the Detroit Lions fan here. What do you think? What do you think about hype or not hype? Hard Knocks with the Detroit Lions.
Of course, hype. The coach is insane. I mean, just watching him, he's talking about the other day, like, this guy's a spider, he's a snake. He came up with every animal that he saw at the zoo the week before. If that's just what he does when he's in press conferences, imagine when the cameras are rolling.
I don't think it was from the zoo. I think it was from that old McDonald, you pull it and it tells you exactly what it was. That's what he's just going for. He wasn't at the zoo.
The little
the little twisty.
The little kids
the cow
toy,
goes.
Yeah.
Hold on. There's going to be cows. There's going to be snakes. There's going to be pigs. It's the Lions. I mean,
hey,
and it's Hard Knocks. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Jared Goff this will be his 3rd Hard Knocks. So they've got a veteran actor in Hard Knocks here. Jared Goff, knows the cameras. He knows what to do. I'm sure they even, he probably knows the cameramen by first name by this point.
And he is a veteran actor because he had that one season where he played a quarterback very well in L.A.
You know what? Let's give the Lions the love wherever they can get it. I'm going to go hype.
Hype.
I'll go hype. It's Hard Knocks. It means football's here. You got to love it. And why not give the Lions some love?
Are you hype or not hype on Josh's shirt or Aaron's ProView shirt?
Ooh, let's see. Mine's kind of keyed through a little bit there, but
no comment. Wait till you see those new ProView shirts coming. Bad.
Cue the loser trombone.
3 years in a row, the Broncos in training camp have lost another wide receiver during training camp, with Tim Patrick going down yesterday with the ACL, KJ Hamler last year, the year before, Cortland Sutton. I mean, when can these training camps? When can we just tone it down just a little bit for these guys? Maybe the wide receivers for the Broncos shouldn't be going as hard as they're going.
I mean, hey.
But let's ride, baby. Let's ride. Broncos country. Let's ride.
Let's ride. I'll take it. What's going to take it? Hopefully he'll come back during the season, mid-season.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl bust for that one.
Yeah. But he was more of our premier receiver last year. I know Sutton's the big guy outside that everybody loves, but this guy, he put up better stats than
So who
Sutton
we got left?
last
Sutton,
year.
Judy,
and then we got Hamler, who was the last year's injury.
Bring him back.
So
It's not
we'll
going to matter
see.
because you have the Chargers
And
and
we
the
got-
Chiefs there. So
Yeah, but you got Russell Wilson now, so that's a hype team.
Yeah, you just got to do like the Sandlot, like Smalls did. Just go out in the outfield and put your glove out in the air.
I don't know. I mean,
And Wilson's going to take care of it
it's
for you.
worked for John Elway before, where he went out and got an old, busted-up quarterback that had 2 years left in him. But I don't know if that works with Russell Wilson. I think Russell has too much left in him. He's going to want so much more. He's not going to take that back seat to what they want now. I think that's going to cause issues there in Denver.
Or he hopes so.
Or I hope,
Possibly so.
I don't know. The Chargers have been number 2 in that division for a while. So finally they can go be number 1, and the Broncos go get Russell Wilson.
You know,
so.
I think as the hardest division in football for the past 20 years, I'm gonna say whatever it takes. Next man up. I think we drafted a receiver, so you know what? Throw him out there. Get your
Right?
your
He's there.
XP
He'll be
in.
there. He'll
You
be there.
think AB's going to make an appearance somewhere?
Not in Denver.
Not-
That's for
no.
sure.
Maybe what's that league Johnny Manziel's played in? Maybe in the fan-directed league. I think
The opposite side
yeah,
of
maybe.
T.O. out
I
there,
think,
you know.
yeah, T.O.'s out there. I think AB's there. I think AB is done in the NFL.
Maybe the IFL?
Possibly you.
Owner, player, coach.
Player, coach.
You guys talked a lot about teams in this division. You forgot about the Bronco killer Josh McDaniels is
No,
back in the division.
He is back in that. That's what makes it even tougher. I mean, it is the toughest division in the NFL. It's the AFC West.
Get better soon.
Let's do. Oh, there we go. Moving on.
Happy
We-
birthday.
One Tom Brady. Are you hype or not hype
Ooh.
that he went retire and then he just went Brett Favre right off the bat and just came back right off
I think you said it right there. I'm hype on it because he did. I mean, that's what every quarterback does. They think they're the best. They have that ego. They hang them up one time and then 6 months later there's back. Favre did it. He did. Who didn't do it? John Elway and Marino. But Elway came back or retired right after winning 2.
It's just because he won that
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
he won the second one, so
yeah,
he did it right.
Yeah.
Marino, it was just his time. But I mean, Favre does it. He goes back. He goes to 2 different teams. Now we're gonna have
Alden Brady.
Yep, Alden Brady.
That's great.
Hey, can't blame the guy. I mean, he's in Adonis. He's in better shape than when he was drafted. Why not come back?
Dude just turns 45 years old today.
Is it? Happy
That's
birthday,
crazy.
Tom.
I believe, if I remember right, it's 45. But either way, it's his birthday. So Thomas
Maybe
Edward
that's
Brady.
also a tease into
Happy
one of our
birthday.
new segments that's
maybe.
in the future. Don't worry about
Possibly.
it because we're still on hype or not hype. I'm gonna
still
say
good.
hype.
You're
As
hype on
long
Brady?
as long as Brady can be a top 10 quarterback in the league, I mean, why not?
Stay hyped.
He's keeping his. I'm just so glad after years of having Tom Brady on the AFC side that you folk on the NFC side get to deal with number 12 for a couple of years.
Yeah, buddy.
So as long as he's on that side, I'm hype. I'm hype for Brady to keep playing. Why not?
I'm hype.
I'll take hype.
Hype.
He's Tom Brady. I mean, he's magnificent.
Oh,
Look at that.
He spread it across the board on this one.
Justin Herbert, hype or not hype? NFL MVP this
Ooh,
year.
I don't know. NFL MVP. I'm hype on him, definitely. I mean, that's my guy.
Yeah.
He's the wave of the future, but he might actually bring that eluded Super Bowl to the Superchargers.
He got past the sophomore slump. He didn't have that sophomore
even- yeah,
slump
he didn't.
year. Yeah, he lived up to expectations this past
They
season.
went and got him one more piece to the line. They got a defense.
Joe Burrow got Cincinnati to the Super Bowl last year. I mean, you think maybe
I'm
maybe
hype on
Herbert
him. I'm
can
hype on him. I
can
don't
get
know.
him to a Super Bowl? Those Chargers. The other team
can
in
get him there.
LA's
Oh,
made it.
He
so
can get him there. He can get him there. I'm hype on him possibly getting there. I'm not going to say that they're going this year. They're the Chargers.
how about
Buffalo.
MVP?
That's a good possibility. Again, I won't go there, but I mean, number one, maybe number two, number one, number two. I could see that him very.
I
high
could
up
see
in the
him
voting.
being very close in the MVP race, top 3 candidate for
Aaron,
sure.
you're shaking your head. What are you going for, Goff?
Well, no, I don't think Goff's MVP. It's going to be a tough one. I think we're going to get one of those annoying years where it's Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady again, but I think he'll be in the top running with it. I liked him out of Oregon. I couldn't believe that he fell.
Aaron Rodgers can win as many MVPs as he wants. He's only
As long
getting
as he
that
doesn't
one
win the
Super
Super Bowl, I don't
Exactly.
care.
He's getting that one Super Bowl. He's not winning again. Let him win the MVP. If Aaron Rodgers winning the MVP means somebody else wins the Super Bowl, let Aaron Rodgers win the MVP
Keep doing
every
it.
year.
Give it to the man.
Jay, hype or not hype on Mr. Perfect Sunshine?
I think he proved himself, like you said. I mean, I feel like the Chargers are always getting there, but no, just can't get there.
They're
So
the team of almosts.
So
They're the team
you're
of
right.
almost.
Give Aaron Rodgers the MVP and send him to the bowl.
Count it.
Hype.
Mark it 8.
Hype.
He could throw a ball over them mountains. You watch.
Pigskin the quarter mile.
You watch.
Coach Wood just
Woo!
put
Big
him in.
things from Herbert this year.
That was a big.
Hype. We all generally
hype.
agreed. It was
Yeah,
pretty
that
much
was-
all
that
hype.
Was that was a hype. There
that
was
was a
one
good
not
one.
hype there in the beginning, but we righted that, and all hypes at the end. I don't know, Jay. I think we need to hear that outro.
I think we need
Yeah.
to hear it one more time just for the people.
It's beautiful.
All right.
All Year Warning, also Hard University.
You just can't
Beautiful.
Can't get enough of
With
it.
that, what do you say? Take a quick
say it's break
sponsorship break. Thanks to all these
time.
sponsors who make these broadcasts possible. Without you guys, we couldn't do this crazy show or actually the sports that you guys want to watch. So thank you to these sponsors. We'll be back after this.
Dream style stucco. Stucco is the way to go. A Southwest tradition, beautiful and durable. The perfect combination. Your favorite color, your favorite texture. You're gonna love it when they put it all together. Through any weather, nothing looks better. From the smooth to the rough, they really know their stuff. Nobody does stucco like Dream style stucco.
For certified collision and body repair, visit the experts at CarCrafters. 5 locations in Albuquerque and Rio Rancho. Visit carcrafters.com.
CarCrafters, it's like it never happened.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
For your business or your home, Valley Fence stands alone. We're number 1 in New Mexico for a reason. It's the best fence you can own. Proudly serving New Mexico for over 50 years. At Valley Fence, the difference is clear. No fence too big, too small, or difficult. We handle them all at Valley Fence Company.
For certified collision and body repair, visit the experts at CarCrafters. 5 locations in Albuquerque and Rio Rancho. Visit carcrafters.com.
CarCrafters, it's like it never happened. Dream style stucco. Stucco is the way to go. A Southwest tradition, beautiful and durable. The perfect combination. favorite color, your favorite texture. You're gonna love it when they put it all together. Through any weather, nothing looks better. From the smooth to the rough, they really know their stuff. Nobody does stucco like Dream Style Stucco.
A burglary takes place in the United States approximately every 15 seconds. International Protective Service is your answer for commercial and residential security in all of Albuquerque. IPS will work with your monitoring company for fast, reliable response times. You can rest easy knowing you, your family, or your company is watched over by International Protective Service. Call International Protective Service today.
For your business or your home, Valley Fence stands alone. We're #1 in New Mexico for a reason. It's the best fence you can own. Proudly serving New Mexico for over 50 years. At Valley Fence, the difference is clear. No fence too big, too small, or difficult. We handle them all at Valley Fence Company.
Welcome back, and let's just jump right into that new segment that we were teasing you about. Aaron?
Yeah, I think it's time that we learn about what happened today back in history. On this day in history, that's right, today is August 3rd, and many things happen on this day in history. Bang. We can go all the way back first to 1949. It's August 3rd today. Back in 1949, the National Basketball Association is formed when there's a merger of the National Basketball League and the Basketball Association of America. That's right, before that there were two leagues competing for eyes and fans, and at this point the two came together. Now the National Basketball Association believes that the history started before this, but that's when all the teams came together, and then we go back to 1936. Jesse Owens, at the Berlin Olympics, wins the 100-meter dash, the very first of his gold medals. Jesse Owens would go on to win multiple in front of a worldwide audience and prove that the athletes of America were best in Berlin that year. And then, one of the biggest events in all history, as we take a look there at Jesse Owens on the gold medal podium, one of the biggest events in history. 1492, Columbus sails the ocean blue, and today he, the Santa Maria, the Pinta, and the Nina set sail from Palos, Spain, on their way to begin the colonial century, where Spain, Portugal, the United Kingdom, and all sorts of countries, including France, would begin colonializing the North and South America, setting us all out here. I mean, we wouldn't be here without Columbus setting sail from Spain, and that's what happened on this day in history.
Bravo, bravo, bravo. Beautiful.
Colonizing? They began colonizing this part?
Yeah. Is there a different word? Colonializing?
Colonizing, hey?
Colonialating?
Colonel clink?
Hey.
All right, guys, since I'm the new guy and you guys are all the wizened, experienced, smart guys, it's time for, since we talked about the NBA, do you guys know what teams in 1949 were playing in the new National Basketball Association?
The original 6, right?
I'm going to say Lakers.
No.
Yes, Minnesota Lakers.
Oh, they were Minnesota back then.
Minnesota Lakers are on the list.
Celtics?
Yep.
Warriors.
Where were the Warriors playing in?
Philly.
You are correct, sir.
Let's see, were the Bucks, were Milwaukee Bucks, no?
No,
They
sir.
were part of the ABA, transferred over, right?
They were not. They were not playing in 49.
Okay, weren't playing in 49.
49? Yeah, 49.
Was it New York? The Knicks?
The Knickerbockers.
Yeah, that's right. So that's what we got 5.
You got the Celtics, Knicks, Warriors, Minnesota Lakers, who actually played in the National Basketball League for 1 year, won a championship, and then said, "And we're going over to the Basketball Association," who became the NBA.
It wasn't the Nets. No, the Nets weren't part of them. They were part
Nope,
of the
don't
ABA.
got no Nets.
Coming over.
How about the Suns?
The Suns, definitely not. You got
Something in Houston? Maybe the Rockets?
nope, no Houston. In fact, most of these teams are up in like random areas up in New York.
Okay.
I'll give you one because you'll never guess this. The Syracuse Nationals.
Yeah, that one.
Everybody knows the Nationals.
Oh, I was gonna say that.
I was going to say the Syracuse Nationals. No, the Bulls were one, but they weren't.
Nope.
No,
they
not
weren't
the
the
Bulls. They weren't the Bulls.
You got the right.
They
set.
were the Bulls, but they weren't. Or is it Chicago?
Bullets?
You do have Chicago.
Were they the Bullets?
You got
There you
the
go. They were-
Baltimore Bullets.
The Baltimore Bullets. That's right. See. But they were
Baltimore Bullets?
Chicago. Who were
Chicago
they?
does have a team though.
They moved down. Yeah. Are they a current team in a new city though? It was the Chicago whoever's who moved.
I would have to know more about basketball to understand
I'm going
it.
to look at your notes.
I got the Chicago Stags.
Ooh, Chicago Stags.
That could be the Bucks.
That
I
could
don't
be
know.
the Bucks.
No, the St. Louis. Who else? Who else you got? St. Louis Bombers.
Yep.
Washington Capitals.
Go Caps. Although that's the hockey team.
Now the hockey team. The who else you got
Do you
there?
think they transitioned from basketball to hockey? Like
Well,
they just
I
weren't
mean,
good
because,
enough at
well,
basketball. They strapped on the
Baltimore
skates.
moved down there, so the Baltimore Bullets became the Washington Bullets. So the
they
Capitals
really?
had to move around. Yeah, I mean, and then the Bullets turned into the Wizards.
It's like the Browns, you know, how the Browns,
have
they
moved
went
around.
away and then they came back and they're still the Browns, even
the
though they
Nuggets.
left.
Denver was part of that one.
Denver, baby.
Nuggets.
You guys did not get the Sheboygan Redskins.
No, the Sheboygan Redskins, and who else do you have on there? The Rochester Royals, Fort Wayne Pistons.
Probably now Detroit.
Probably the city.
Fort Wayne's not that
Tri-City
far.
So I see
Blackhawks.
Tri-City,
Which I think is like Buffalo.
Would that
I
be
think,
the
I think
Tri-City?
that's because they were before something to do with Buffalo, so I think it has something to do with that area. Although I can't think of 3 cities out there other than like Buffalo and Orchard Park.
Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, we'd never guess these.
You guys didn't even get the Anderson Packers or the
Anderson.
Waterloo Hawks.
The Waterloo Hawks.
You guys don't remember the Waterloo Hawks?
So now, I mean, I know we've seen this.
Was
where they like to
Jackie
show
Moon
you
on that
everybody-
team?
yeah.
Or?
Third place, going for third place. So, well, it's probably good that some of these teams are no longer in the locations that they originated in.
Yeah, I don't know if
Let's
Waterloo
bring back the Supersonics. Let's
I mean,
let's
yeah, we
give
can't even have a
Seattle,
team in
even
Seattle,
though that
but
has nothing to
the
do with
Waterloo
this.
Warriors.
Let's bring back the Supersonics, man. Let's do it. Why not?
That one a good one. I mean, okay, we learned something there. The original merger.
How about Las Vegas? Could any of those teams have a potential comeback name? Like, what would be a good Las Vegas?
Let's see here.
I mean, Bullets. I like
No.
Bullets and Bombers are two really cool ones to me.
Bombers
Yeah.
might work. The Stags, the Las Vegas Stags. No,
That-
the Bucks are already there, so we.
Why
already
not?
already
Why
got
not the
that
Las Vegas Celtics? You guys haven't pitched that one.
Ooh.
I'm sure we could trade that name. All right.
You could get better fans if you move them.
That is a fact.
Who we at? Speaking of that,
I like
let's stick with
that.
that. Let's stick with that. Expansion is in the
Why
news.
not
So
the Waterloo Hawks?
Look
the
at that
Waterloo
one.
Hawks. Ooh, there we go. Hey, we could bring that
I
back.
do like how all
That's
the
a-
like old basketball pictures you see, the guys always kind of like that.
That's that one, dude. That's in all the '60s yearbooks and everything you see. That was the pose. Hey, go against the wall. Do that for
It
basketball.
looks like it's like
Wrestling
a
was like
graphic
that.
novel or something. Like
I would probably read that novel.
So is that with expansion on the list, NBA, or is Seattle getting their team back, and is LA or Las Vegas getting that team that LeBron is going to own?
I'd say so. I'd say the Supersonics are coming
I
back
think you
for
have to
sure.
go back to Seattle.
And
with
then if you
basketball.
need another team to come in with, why not have it in Vegas?
Make it 32. All right, we're going.
They already have the WNBA team, right? So
WNBA. They have hockey. It's all ended well. I mean, might as well get who's baseball. Who's going? Okay, so if Vegas gets there, they're going to do that. Who leaves? I mean, what teams are they going to expand?
athletics for sure.
Athletics.
Yeah, athletics for sure.
All right, so who gets that
Exactly.
second team? In basketball, we're expanding. We're giving
Make
you
money
Seattle,
ball
Seattle,
real.
and
Money
Vegas.
ball, money ball.
Well, see, the big people accuse the Dodgers of playing Moneyball. I'm like, no, you got it backwards. The Dodgers spend money.
Yeah.
Moneyball is about
By
not
playing
spending
cheap,
money.
yeah. Yeah.
Although we did just pick up Joey Gallo for no reason.
Hey.
If you got money,
Poor boys.
spend money, right? You know.
Hey, how about Jesse Owens?
Yeah, Jesse Owens, 1936.
American hero right
that
there.
That was
Straight up.
right in the peak or start of the German occupation back in before World War II.
I mean, that's ballsy.
It really
That's
showed,
really ballsy.
it really showed that the American
alive.
people were, I guess,
You're live.
supporters and better athletes. Than what the
Adrian
Germans
walking
thought.
in with his Dodgers get up. How about Vin Scully passing away? Rest in
dude,
peace.
Vin Scully.
Another American treasure.
See,
You
this
know.
day in history, not always a good one.
Well, that was yesterday, luckily.
Oh, Vince Scully died yesterday.
Unfortunately,
Rest
yeah.
in peace.
It's been a rough week for
The
the
Pinta, the
celebrities.
Santa Maria, and the
Nina.
That's true. So, Aaron, how much did a newspaper cost back then in the old days? About 5 cents a nickel.
Oh, back when Columbus was setting sail, we couldn't read, so you wouldn't buy the newspaper
You
because
weren't
literacy
buying the
was
prints,
low.
huh? You weren't buying the prints off the news corner, huh?
those pictures were real.
Hey,
No,
good, man.
they were
That
printing
was-
it
that
off
was
of a
good
gold
one.
plate.
Good work on that one, guys. That was it. That was a good one.
That was well thought out. Well thought. Well, we got ourselves about 3 minutes.
Three minutes to go, so
3 minutes of playtime.
I mean, what else can we talk about? It is preseason. The injury bugs are rising. We're coming to you here on Wednesday Live. Tomorrow we'll probably have a few more injuries. What do we have to look forward to tomorrow, guys? I mean, we're going to shoot another show, air it on, maybe a little more into what we're going to have on My 50.
Yeah, a little more breakdown
maybe.
of what's going on. There's a lot of new coaches,
New coaches around the state.
new
There are
sites
ton.
around the state. There's a bunch.
new
Heath
de-
Ridenauer no longer,
no
the
longer
head coach, the head
Cleveland.
man
Jack
at Cleveland.
Pannoni steps down at Rio Rancho.
Yeah.
New guys.
Rod Williams
Rod
stepping
Williams
down.
gone there.
So
I
there's
mean, that whole division, so what, that makes...
And Los Lunas joining 6A, so districts are maybe, hey,
Well, and so West Mesa leaves that district, so I think now that makes it Trisco's... Oh, and West Mesa gets a new coach,
Brody.
too.
Yeah,
but-
Brody. Yep.
But I think that makes Konecevich the longest tenured coach in that district since
at
all the
what,
other
2 or
coaches are
2
gone.
2 years, 3 years. So that's a new district to look at. Exodus Airs, if you didn't see, James Otis, breaking news with that, going to leave and head to New Hampshire. So will La
Good
Cueva-
luck with that,
Yeah, good
man.
luck. Good luck to him
Good
up
luck to
there.
him.
We'll see how La Cueva does. I mean, they're always stacked. That cupboard is always full. So Brandon Beck will probably just pull out another one. There'll be contenders around there.
The two Rio Rancho schools always in it.
Looking
so
good.
We'll see that.
Oh, I
See
forgot
how
Chad
they pan
Chad
out.
Wallet over at Volcano's been there the longest in that.
Oh,
that
right.
district. So, no,
Forgot
Chad,
about
Chad's been
Volcano.
there. Volcano's been consistent with him over there.
Volcano's always a
looking
tough
So I mean, they're
out.
going to be there.
I wouldn't be
Everybody.
surprised if we see Volcano a few times
We'll
this
see
year on
them.
My
I mean,
50.
Chad Adcock's up at Sandia. We'll see. The city's looking tough. Surrounding is Los Lunas.
And you can never count out, Las Cruces High.
Los
and
Cruces.
Bulldogs were good last year.
Did-
They just ran into Cleveland at the end.
Ran into Cleveland, the 5A champions.
Mayfield's always a
Oh, Centennial?
Yep.
You can't forget
Eagles.
Mayfield and 5A.
Eagles.
The Eagles, huh? I don't
Eagles.
know. Everybody needs to be
Corn
worried about
dogs,
Los
Aaron.
Lunas.
Corn dogs.
Los Lunas coming up, the
Yeah.
5A state champs. They'll play Cleveland for that. I think Los Lunas is going to make waves and be a
3,
powerhouse.
2, or let's go out to all of us.
Stuff on the paper this week.